Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure the notification bell is switched on just to be notified of every single time that I upload. Now for today's video, I have such an exciting one because we are going to be testing out the brand new Revolution and Monsters Inc. University collection. Now you bet I bought every single item in this collection. I love Monsters Inc. It was a childhood film, and Monsters Inc. University, which I didn't know until the other day, came out 10 years ago. Like, how is the second one already 10 years old? It's actually so scary. But I personally love Monsters Inc. When I saw that this collab was coming, I literally screamed, I love this so much. Obviously, I've got all the products on at the moment. I do test 90% of the products in this collection. The only products I don't test are the smaller palettes, because I'm going to be doing a part 2 review where I do looks with each of those 4 palettes, swatches, and my review on that completely separate. But everything else is in this video. So if you would like to see all of the Revolution and Monsters Inc. University products in action and also see what I thought of them, then please keep watching. Firstly, can I just say I love the packaging of this whole entire collection. It's absolutely brilliant, and this is what the lip oil looks like. So it has Randall all across the lid with like the Scarers flag, and it's a like purpley tinted lip oil. Because it's called Invisible, I'm just going to assume it is just a plain lip oil. Let's give it a sniff. Oh, that smells like grape. Yeah, if you loved the Tasmanian Devil lip oil from the Looney Tunes collection, you're going to love this. It smells amazing, and try not to drop that. This is what the wand looks like. So it is on the like smaller side of wands. Okay, let's put some of this on. Oh yeah, it's just a clear lip oil. That feels really nice and hydrating. That's the type of lip oil that you just know is going to nourish your lips. It's really, I hate using the word thick because it sounds icky, but with a lip oil, like, you want it to be thick to know that it's going to hydrate, and feels amazing. I've loved all of the Revolution and I Heart Revolution lip oils, and yeah, I love this. I love the scent so much as well. Now we're going to move on to primer. This is the one in the collection. This is actually a gripping primer, which is super genius because Don Carlton, which is the character on the bottle, he has tentacles and he can stick to like walls. So yeah, I absolutely love this. I also love a good gripping primer because who doesn't want their makeup to last all day? Okay, so it just squeezes out like that, and I'm gonna pop some. That's probably too much, and it's like a green liquid, but it's not thick. It's quite runny actually. Let's pop this on. Okay, so that is all blended out on my skin. I was just having a little look up about it online. This is £7.99, and it is a jelly grip primer that is lightweight and hydrating. So now this is all blended out, I can show you the tackiness that it has. So that is what it's doing to my skin. It's not really heavily gripping. It's actually, I would say, more for people that have dry skin, because you want your makeup to last long, but you don't want a primer that's going to dry your skin out. If you do have dry skin, you are absolutely going to love this. The gripping on it is not super tacky, so if you do prefer the more heavy duty tackiness, you're probably not going to like this. But if you want something a little bit more on the hydrating side, then I would definitely check this. Right, so I put my foundation and concealer on. If you're wondering, I just use the Revolution Conceal and Define and the IRL concealer. Now we're going to use up the cream blush. So exciting, you know I love me a cream blush, and they have one in this collection. This is what the packaging looks like. This is the Mrs. Scribbles inspired blusher, and this is £5.99. So this is what the box looks like. I haven't even shown you the best part yet. So this is what the compact looks like. It matches my nails, and this is squidgy. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love it. Yes, it might be a little bit childlike, but I'm 26 years old and I freaking love this. So yeah, it's just a really nice, satisfying squidgy texture. I really love it. And then this is what the shade looks like, an absolutely beautiful pink shade, and there is a mirror in here as well. So I'm going to take this on my Made by Mitchell MF4 brush. I'm just going to take some. Honestly, I don't know how pigmented this is going to be. Oh, okay. Let's just lightly tap that onto the skin, because wow, that is, why did I do that? That is, yeah, that is very pigmented. Now, I must say, for a cream blush that's in this like solid form, they're not typically this pigmented. Like, they'll be a little bit more on the sheer side, but wow, I am very impressed with that. I'm just going to take my sponge and blend out the edges ever so slightly. I mean, that is so impressive at how pigmented it is, and it also looks really stunning and dewy on the skin. I can't wait to see how this looks underneath powder. Before I put on any more makeup, I want to show you the accessories in the collection. So firstly, we have a Sully makeup bag. They had to bring out a fluffy Sully bag. Like, I was counting on this to be in the collection, and it's just so cute. It's a nice, decent size that you can fit, you know, a decent amount of products in it. I don't know if I'd be able to fit my full face in here, but it's a nice travel makeup bag. It costs £7.99, and there's a little M detail on the zipper, which is super cute. And the other accessory was like the first thing that was hinted for this collection, and it's this brush pot and brush set. I need to get it out of the packaging because I've not put it back in properly, but this is like a canister from Monsters Inc., which is so cool. And then you've got 4 different brushes. So I did think this was a little bit steep. It does cost £17.99, but you do get the brush holder as well as the 4 brushes. So it's not too bad, but with Lucy's code you can get 20% off, and I'll leave that down below. So this is the brush holder. As you can hear, it is a tin one, which makes a change really. They're normally like a material, but this is tin. This is what it looks like, and it is a decent size. You'd be able to fit like however many brushes you'd need to do your face and your eyes. Oh my god, I thought I broke it then. But look, on the top it says unlock, lock, just all the detail. I freaking love this so much. Like, it just takes me back to my childhood, and I love it. And then in the set you get 4 brushes. You firstly get this big powder brush. This is the right way around. There you go. It's a little bit too flimsy for powder for me. I don't honestly know what I'd use this for. Then you have this one, which to be honest is too big for my eye personally. I might actually use that for highlighter because we do have a highlighter to test. And next we have this one, which is personally my favourite brush out of the whole collection. Firstly, it's pink, and secondly, it's like a large, fluffy brush. And then lastly, you have this flat brush in the set, which I would use for shimmers. Right, so I've just put my powder and bronzer on. I used my Revolution IRL powder and Benefit Hoola bronzer. Next, we're going to move on to highlighter, which personally I'm very excited for. I mean, I'm excited for everything. Let's be real. So this is the packaging for the highlighter. Absolutely, just, yeah, I just love it all. This is £5.99 as well, and this is the one that has Mike on the front. Little baby Mike, look at him, he's so cute. And the packaging is all green, and again has that real squishy texture, which I absolutely love. With the cream blusher, I feel like a lot of people can use that because you can just use as much as you want. If you're fairer, don't use as much. If you have more of a deeper skin tone, then just use more of the product to build up the pigment. With highlighters, I mean, this is not going to work for everyone. So to be honest, I would rather they just not include the highlighter in the collection, because then, why is this not focusing? There you go. Because then at least people won't miss out not being able to use this, or they could have brought out a highlighter palette like they did with the Looney Tunes collab. And I am going to use the brush from the brush set, this one, because I mean, hello, that is just far too big for my eye. Now, I would love it if this had a green undertone. At least make it funky. Like, if you're going to make a highlighter and make it pale, at least make it so it has a green undertone so everyone can use it. But I mean, I'm prejudging. Let's just see what it's like. So it does look quite dry in the pan. Oh, okay. I think I may have prejudged just a little bit, even though it does look icy in the pan. The reflection of it is a super yellow gold. So if you've got a deeper skin tone than me, I think you'll be able to use this absolutely fine. It kind of gives me like, you know, the ABH iced out vibes, you know, where it has an icy base but reflects really gold. Like, I would love to know how this looks on a deeper skin tone. When I look forward, I can't see the yellow gold. So yeah, gives me ABH iced out vibes. Interesting. I like it. It's very, very gold. I did try using this brush for powder, but it's far too loose. I honestly don't know what I'd use that for. I might even use that for blush. Powder blush, maybe. And this brush worked absolutely fine for me for a highlighter, and I'll use these two when I do the eye look. Okay, so the rest of the items in this video are eye related and lip related. We're going to move on to the eyes next. Now, they did do 5 palettes for this collection, which is, you know, quite a lot, but I love an eyeshadow palette, and all of them are completely different. So firstly, we have this bad boy. This is absolutely humongous, okay? It is massive. Like, I just hit myself in the head with it, but it is much larger than my face. Like, you can't tell these things online, but when I say, like, just look at the size comparison, it's absolutely massive. And you know, the best part about this is, let me just get it up again. This costs £22, plus you can obviously use Lucy's discount code, but just by the size alone, this is only £22. I thought this was an absolute steal considering how big it is. And the palette itself, I think they've done this so well. Obviously, I'd like to think that you've watched Monsters Inc. University. If you haven't, it's been out 10 years, so you need to get to watch that. But in Monsters Inc. University, they do the scare games, and it has like 6 different sorority houses and like girl and boy houses, and that, I don't know what the correct terms are. And what they've done is they've done 6 different 9 pans and like put it all together in a palette, which I just think is absolutely genius. I love this. I'm going to create a look today using like all of it as just one palette. But if you want me to do a video where I do a separate look for each house, I would 100% do that. Let me know if you want to see that. And I just thought it was a really clever idea. Also, there's embossing in the pan. So like the initials of the house are in the pan. So for example, here you've got Uzma Kappa and the O's there and the K's here. Let me just show you a close-up because that would probably help. There you go. That is what it looks like. I am just really obsessed with this, and the fact that it's only 22 quid as well is just mind-blowing. That, and also huge mirror. I got it out of the box and I was like, wow, that's really heavy, and it's got a full-on mirror in there. So yeah, I can't get over the price. Such good value for money, but considering how big it is and how many shadows you get in here. And I feel like you get the whole experience of the colours you see in Monsters Inc. University. I just absolutely love that. And then you have these baby eyeshadow palettes in the collection as well. There is actually 4 of them, but annoyingly Revolution didn't pack that in my order, so yeah, that's annoying. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using the big palette in today's video, and then my part 2 review, I'll be reviewing all of these mini palettes. I'll be doing a look on each palette, I'll be doing the swatches and everything, and that'll be all in that second review. So everything else I'm reviewing today, these will be in my second review. You have 4 of these. You have one with Mike and Sully. You have one with Don Colton. It is Colton, yeah, Colton. And then you have one with Randall. The 4th one is with Art, which is one of the people that are in Uzma Kappa. So I'm going to put these aside for my second review, but let's get into testing the big eyeshadow palette. Okay, so I've done my brows and also done my eye base. I just used the Revolution Super Base. Now let's get into using this palette. I'm going to take this shade here first, and I'm going to pop that just in my crease. Okay, that is an absolutely stunning colour. I love that. Then next, I'm going to take this peachy shade here, and I'm just going to blend this at the top of where I put that pink. Shades are a bit powdery in the pan, but I mean, they are really nice and pigmented, and I have a brush here. I'm going to try and take a shade from each house to create a look. I think that might be quite cute. Next, I'm going to take this shade here just to blend it at the very top. I'm going to tap quite a lot of that off because I don't want it to be too harsh at the top. Next, I'm going to take this purpley toned shade here and I'm going to pop that in my inner and outer corners. I'm just going to take a little bit of this really pale pink shade just to blend out the top edges a little bit more. And I'm going to take a tiny dab of this really deep purple, really slightly, because it is quite dark compared to this look where it's light. But I just need to add a tiny bit more depth. There we go. For the shimmer, I'm going to use one that looks the best out of these. Just looking at the palette, I feel like there may be different formulas. Some of the shimmers look more flat than the others, but obviously I won't be able to tell until I swatch this. And by the way, I'm going to do a full dedicated swatching video of this palette on my YouTube shorts because, yeah, this is a big palette and it will take up so much of the video just swatching it alone. So I'm going to do that as a separate YouTube shorts video. But for the shimmer, I'm going to take this shade here, and I just realised I didn't use the fluffy blending brush. I might actually just use this as a clean fluffy brush just to blend these top edges. So I feel like they have merged quite a bit, but maybe if I do this, it will look a little bit more clean. And now for the shimmer, I'm going to use the flat brush. Okay, so it is picking up on the brush. It is a beautiful, like, bronzy shade. Okay, so this is what it looks like with a brush. This side looks really good. This one's gone not as much, but I just wanted to use my finger for part of this because look how, like, reflective and foily that is. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's so much better on your finger. Okay, and to blend that out, I'm gonna use this shade here. I'm really sad that the only house I haven't used so far is Ooze Macapa. Actually, do you know what? Just because I really want to use something from each house, I'm just gonna take a little bit of the shimmer that's in the middle of the palette. And it's probably not gonna make any difference, but I'm just gonna pop some of it right in the center. There you go, I feel better now, but I was just using a bit of this one. To be honest, it is quite gold as well. It just has like a slight green undertone. Now I'm going to take that purple that I showed you before just to blend out the edges. Actually, firstly, for my lower lash line, I'm going to go in with this shade here from the Ooze Macapa section. I feel like that shimmer is a little bit of a cop-out because you can't really tell, to be honest. Then I'm going to deepen the outer edge of my lower lash line with that shade here. I'm just going to use it on the same brush because I only need like a little bit of it. And then for the inner corner and brow bone, you all know what shade I'm going to be using. It's this one, of course it is. It is the lightest and brightest in the entire palette, and that is going on my eyes right now. So this shimmer is a lot different from the previous two that I used. It's got a pink reflect. Oh my god, yes. That goes perfect with this look. Okay, so this is my completed look with the Revolution and Monsters Inc. Fraternity and Sorority eyeshadow palette. I love how it turned out. These would definitely probably be my colours if I was to be in Monsters Inc. University. So there we go. I'm just gonna pop some mascara on and then we can try out the lip products. Okay, I'm back. I've put my mascara on. I just used the Revolution 5D Lash Pal mascara. Absolutely love this. And these are what my eyes are looking like now they are finished. Now we can finish off with the lip products. Firstly, we have two lipsticks to swatch and try, and then to finish off we have a lip gloss. I'm so excited to show you this. This is a really cool lip gloss. All of the lip products are £5.99. Firstly, we have the squishy lipstick, which I think is going to be the one I end this video on because it is my favourite out of the two. This is the packaging. It's super, super cute. I love it. And then this is the shade Squishy. It is a beautiful pinky nude colour. Then we have the art inspired lipstick. This one is more on the deeper side. Packaging again, super, super cute with a little M on the top. And then, yeah, this is what this one looks like. Still a beautiful shade. This will be perfect for me for like autumn, winter time. But I think firstly I'm going to pop this one on just so you can see what it looks like on me. And then we'll take this off and try the other one. Okay, so this is the art-inspired lipstick. This is like a beautiful pinky reddy toned. Actually, I thought it was going to be more purple just because of how the bullet looked, but now that I've got it on my lips, it's definitely more of like a berry toned red. This is really beautiful. I actually really like this one, but I know I'm gonna like this one more. As for the formula, they're really pigmented and really creamy on the lips, and they feel nice and comfortable. They are not like a drying matte lipstick. These are like a satin finish. Can you see the shine? Yeah, so I really like this colour, but I am gonna put on this squishy one. My lips look absolutely horrendous. Okay, so this is the shade Squishy. It's actually quite a bit more on the like peachy coral side of lipsticks. I would have loved to have seen like just a normal brownie sort of nude, but that's just because that's my preference in lipsticks. But this is a beautiful colour. I think I would have preferred it if I had a lip liner on. The colour isn't typical Alex everyday, but I think I would like this more if I had a lip liner on, just so I could do a little bit more of an ombre lip. But again, formula, same as the last one, really comfortable, really creamy, pigmented, and honestly feels like a hydrating lipstick. I really like the finish of this. I don't like anything that's too drying on the lips. So yeah, I really love the formula. And then lastly, we're going to be trying the lip gloss. This is a Sully inspired swirl lip gloss. Very, very cool. I mean, look at this. It's like half purple and half blue. And then obviously it has Sully all on the lid. Like, I mean, that is amazing. Like, how have they managed to do that? Only thing is, over time, as you use this, it's obviously going to all mix together and probably give you a purple sort of lip gloss colour. But I mean, that is so cool. Oh, this has a smell as well. I think this smells also of grape. Oh, okay, right, let's pop this on. Okay, so the lipstick was already like a satin finish, but the lip gloss has topped it off and made my lips look very just there. So that feels really nice and comfortable. Honestly feels similar to the lip oil, but a little bit more lightweight. And it definitely comes out clear on the lips. So you're not going to have like some weird blue, purple colour. Like, it pretty much just comes out clear. Okay, so that was me testing out the brand new Revolution and Monsters Inc. Universe E collection. Oh my goodness, what an exciting collaboration. Like, this is up there with like Shrek and Coraline just because of how exciting they are. And honestly, I pretty much loved everything I tried today. Even the big palette, the mattes were super pigmented. The shimmers that I used were really nice as well. I just think they've done an amazing job with this collab. Like, everything from like the tin brush holder to this half and half lip gloss to the grip primer to the other face products. Like, I just think they thought of so many like small details and just created a really exciting and fun collection. If you love Monsters Inc. and Monsters Inc. Universe E, you have to pick up stuff from this collection. Like, you can't not. Everything is so good, and despite me being a full-grown woman, I mean, I'm excited about all of the things in this collection, and I would use everything again, honestly. I know I haven't tested out the smaller eyeshadow palettes, but I'll save obviously all of that for my part 2 video. But everything I tested out today, I really love. And if you love Monsters Inc., I would definitely recommend. Like, everything was done really well, really good quality, and I'm so excited about it. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this video up here. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Comment down below what you think of this collection, and also if you've picked anything up, I would love to know. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.